All right.
Have fun. Call me if you need me.
All right. Some of these guys think me.
Her devotion to TikTok was bigger than her devotion to her husband, and now she's got divorce papers. We've got a video for you here today from the Modern King. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in, and let's get into it.
I've had my husband blocked on TikTok for years because, like I've said before, my activity on the internet is none of his business.
What?
We were chatting this morning, and he just casually looks at me and he goes, I see you followed somebody named Girthmaster.
Please don't explain who that is. My ears are pure.
This is my private space. This is my private internet. I am horrified. Why did he even know that?
Oh, you're making me irritable.
She has no right to claim that her internet use should be private from her husband. If she's willing to defend the decision to block her own husband on TikTok, then it's clear that she's hiding something from him and has no respect for him.
Women are incapable of being happy?
Why do you say that?
Because women with curly hair buy a straightener. Women with straight hair buy a curler. Women with dark hair dye it blonde. Women with blonde hair dye it dark. Women with big, they get a breast reduction. Women with small, they get implants. I mean, you can't make that species happy. If they're light skinned, they want to get darker. There is no making them happy. They got eyebrows. They shave them off and draw new ones on. There is no making that species happy. When the Almighty created woman, He created a weird animal.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I mean, I'm sure there's more.
A lot of these modern women are never actually satisfied with what they have in life. They always want things to be different, exciting, or some other nonsense. And anytime they get called out for it, they play the victim and blame men for setting the quote-unquote beauty standard that they gleefully follow.
In college, I dated a very traditional Christian man who asked me at one point, how do you feel about after you graduated, we just immediately got married and you were a stay-at-home wife and you didn't have to work? I was honestly offended by that question because I was so passionate about this thing that I was getting a degree in that I was just so eager to enter the workforce and do this thing that I loved and get money for it. Fast forward to today, I've graduated, we broke up, I'm now working in the profession of the thing that I got a degree in, and I changed my mind.
Women like this get angry at the notion of having a man who makes enough money to take care of them. They think working for someone else is empowering, but working for your family is slavery. They got everything backwards to the point where it doesn't even make any sense.
I changed my mind. I know. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done.
You gotta love how modern women think that adulthood is just all fun and games, that having a career and working themselves to exhaustion was supposed to be the ultimate sign of freedom, even though working for someone else is the exact opposite of freedom.
I'm not going to be in my feminine until he's in his masculine. Until he steps up, then I'm going to be in my masculine. He should be obsessed with me, and if he's not obsessed, then he isn't the one. Do you know how entitled you guys sound? You sound so entitled, and it is ruining your dating experience. Have you ever thought that maybe you are the narcissist in your relationship? Because if you really think about things more logically, more accurately, masculine men are not going to be attracted to masculine guarded women.
Men have made that no secret. For centuries, men have said that a woman who's feminine, peaceful, and kind are the ideal mates, but modern women refuse to submit to any man who doesn't meet her ever-growing list of absurd standards, and it's made them unattractive.
Because biologically, that's just going to signal, oh, that's not safe. That's not a nurturing woman. And because masculine men have long-term direction, they have a vision, they are going to see a guarded woman as combative. And they're going to be like, I don't want to be with a combative woman, because that's going to be a household with a lot of fights, with big things, with small things. And my child is going to grow up watching that. I don't want that. I don't want my child to grow up in a high conflict house.
And the sad part is, a lot of the children end up growing up in homes with a combative mother who relentlessly rips her husband a new one. Then the divorce happens and that child is forced to stay with the mother and has no chance of having a stable life.
You are also not going to want to choose a masculine man, because masculine women feel threatened around a masculine man because they feel like, oh my God, this is a guy that's going to try to control me. A lot of times they're not trying to control you, but you feel that way. You feel that way in the presence of someone who can also lead and step up. It's a challenge. You're going to see it as someone challenging you rather as someone trying to take care of you.
Those very same women who get enraged at the idea of a man taking charge are the same types of women who get enraged at the idea of a man refusing to change for her. And that's the very reason why these women are going to be single for the rest of their lives.
Under? Doesn't matter whose name it is under. All that matters is that we're divorced and this house which I've paid for isn't for you.
Well, you haven't paid for it if it's not under your name, no?
Well, no, it doesn't matter whose name it is for.
Well, it does, because we were together.
Okay, well, I bought this house as a gift for my mum.
Well, why are we living in it then?
Because it doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because if you divorce...
Well, no, yeah, we're not living in it anymore, are we? Well, I am.
So how long are you going to keep that a surprise for then?
It doesn't matter. You didn't pay a single penny for the house.
I contributed my fair share to this place.
How did you?
Cooking, cleaning, one less thing for you to...
Oh!
Let's set the record straight here, okay? Cooking and cleaning, I don't consider these contributions. That's just part of being an adult. She didn't have a financial stake in the house, but she still feels entitled to one because she did the bare minimum an adult needs to do to live in a home.
Well, congratulations. You can cook and clean somewhere else. Look, you divorced me, okay, yeah? You have no right to this house. I knew that this was going to come because since we first got married or whatever, that's all you're interested in. You're only interested in the financial side of stuff, and then when it's a fan, things start to go a bit low. You call for a divorce. Cool, I'll let you have that divorce.
No.
But when I bought this house, I put this house in my mum's name. I bought this house as a gift for my mum.
So you had no right to lie to me about it.
I didn't lie to you. Didn't lie to you at all.
It's tragic how this guy already knew that the marriage was going to fail the second he realized this woman was just a gold digger, but you have to give him credit for seeing the end of things and preparing accordingly. His ex's loss is his mother's gain, so good for him.
You said that you bought the house.
We lived in the house. Yeah, I did buy the house. I bought the house.
So why did you not tell me when you bought the house?
I didn't need to,
under your name?
because it wasn't your business.
But we were together. We were married.
Well, we're not now. We're not now. You divorced me, and it's clear to see why you divorced me.
Yeah, because you're a liar.
I'm not lying, Stacey. You divorced me because that's what you was interested in. And then when business became a bit low, you know, since COVID, you wasn't there. You were just complaining. Oh, don't even bring COVID into it. Look, getting back to my business, and you weren't happy with it.
In a marriage, the husband and wife swear a vow of loyalty for when things are good and especially when things get bad. But the second his business starts to suffer, instead of owning up to her wifely end of the bargain, she cut and ran. But she still thinks that she deserves his money, of course.
And now, because things are becoming good again, that's when now you're back. And then when you found out, yeah, okay, that after the divorce proceedings, there's nothing for you, that's why you're back, isn't it?
The biggest thing is that you lied to me for however
So
long
what did you want? What did you expect? Do you think that you've earned a share of this house?
Absolutely.
For
I
what?
made it homely.
For what? Cooking and cleaning?
Making it homely. I made it
You
homely.
made it homely?
By saying she made the house homely, what she means is that she spent her husband's money buying decorations and cluttering up the space with knickknacks that nobody asked for. That's not a contribution to the house, that's just making a mess with extra steps. Like, come on now.
I made it a lovely place for us living together.
No, not really.
You've
You've made it into a hell.
How? It's clean. It's laid out lovely. It's homely.
You've not been here for 6 months.
Well, yeah, because you've been lying to me this whole time.
I've not been lying to you.
You
never asked me. Yeah, I did buy this house. You never asked me once. Is this house in your name? You never asked me that question.
I don't need to ask that. If you're buying a house, you're only going to assume it's going to be bought for yourself.
No, you buy a house for your children, a house for your mum.
We don't have kids.
Exactly. I'm saying if you have kids, you buy it for your kids. I'm not like you. I don't just buy it for myself, you know.
He's clearly in the wrong on this one, but she's still trying to act like a victim because the payday she was expecting in the divorce slipped through her fingers. She doesn't deserve a share of that house because she did nothing to earn a share. It's as simple as that.
This is irrelevant. My biggest issue is that you have lied throughout the whole time we were together.
It doesn't matter. We're not together anymore. You can go your own way into your own shared house with your parents, whilst I'll stay here in the house which I've bought.
Yeah, and lie to the next person that you date. So good luck to whoever that is.
Well, no, I'm protecting myself, actually.
How are you protecting yourself?
Protecting myself.
And you lied throughout the whole relationship.
You know what, Stacey? I'm gonna go back inside my house, okay? Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Once she realized that she wasn't going to get what she wanted, she immediately went to trying to emotionally hurt him by calling him a liar and saying how he's just going to hurt the next woman that comes into his life. That's something a child does, not a grown adult.
Stop! Stop! Do not take enough. I will throw this off the balcony. I'm not playing.
What's wrong with you? Why are you?
You wanna play stupid?
Stop.
You wanna play dumb?
What are you doing?
Is this a little insensitive?
Stop. What are you
You're not
doing?
telling me.
No, what is wrong with you?
Why are you not telling me? Huh?
Stop. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
What are you?
Okay. You don't know.
It's insane how women like this have no problem just choosing violence. He clearly has no idea what's going on, but she doesn't care. She just wants to throw out his PlayStation out the window just for the opportunity to hurt him without any real explanation.
You have no idea what you did. You don't know?
Why do you
Should I start with controllers, maybe? No. We're just gonna go with this, baby. I'm really going to give you. I'm trying to be civil. I will smash this thing. I will literally smash this thing.
Stop. We can talk.
That's what I'm trying to do. But when I tell you my patience is running.
Stop. That's my stuff. You can't just do. What are you doing? I don't know.
What did you do?
I don't know.
What did you do?
I don't know why you're. Can you please listen?
Stop!
If you take a look at that guy's face, you can tell that he's frightened of her. It doesn't have as much to do with the fact that she wants to destroy his stuff, but more to do with the fact that she's an emotionally unhinged lunatic, and even through all of that, he's trying to keep his cool. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.